Alrighty boys, welcome back to another Bleach Soul Resonance video. Now in this one, unfortunately, uh, if you have checked yet, the literal only piece of content we got for this week is Pieces of the Past is back. That's it. I think they have been really dropping the ball these last well basically during the Nelly L patch I would say. The events were much better during Kenny and before as well. But I feel like that's because they also know that Neliel is carrying the game, like as a unit. So they're probably putting less effort towards events right now. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Now the good news is that Mayuri is coming next, and we just got his stream. And GRIMMJOW has been confirmed. Not just one GRIMMJOW, but two GRIMMJOWs. And I'll get into that in just a second. But what I also think with the Mayuri patch is, well, we already know now, thanks to the live stream, that we're gonna get a lot of stuff. And I already predicted this because Mayuri is not a hype unit. So they can't do the same thing they've been doing with Naliel. They're gonna have to actually keep people playing during Mayuri's banner by having cool game modes and events for the people to play, because we don't care much about Mayuri himself. Now, I'll get into the I'll get into the live stream, right? So I have it zoomed in a bit for you guys, so you can follow along more easily, hopefully. But first things first, we're gonna get over 8,000 new Jades, which is, what is it, 4 multis? 5 multis? It's a lot. Alright, it's a lot. Then we get an additional multi on top of it, and then we get another multi on top of it on the 13th. Okay? So, we're gonna get a lot to summon for Mayuri. Okay, so you guys don't need to worry about that. If you went for Nal, if you're a new player and you want Mayuri because he's gonna buff ailment damage, then you're more than certain to get Mayuri. Let's be honest, right? Then we get and this I'm super excited for. We get the Abyss game mode, which is gonna be 2,000 plus Jades and 17 standard tickets. Um, and then also Jades from the Mayuri event and exploration. So, dude, it's gonna be we're getting so many Jades again. They're always doing such a good job with being free to play. Week 2 we already know we're getting 1,900 Jades, and then week 3 we're getting 2,000 plus Jades. So you can go ahead and calculate all that up. It's an insane amount of Jades, right? Um, let's see. So this is what I'm super excited for, right? We're gonna get a new game mode called Abyss, and Abyss is gonna be a high difficulty consecutive levels, and where you have to get stars. So that is nothing new, you know, collecting stars in game modes, but it's gonna be high difficulty is what they classify it as. So I think Abyss is gonna be more a game mode for whales. I'm just gonna say it, right? I think it's gonna be a whale game mode, but I think it would be interesting for people like us, the free to plays, to see what we can do in this game mode, right? It's gonna have double material farming. Sorry, not it, but double material farming in general is coming back, so that's always nice. The limited tower will be back, so yeah, cool, right? Full release will have new bosses, so that is interesting. I still have to beat like the 6th level of the current bosses, but it's gonna have new bosses, so more Jades. So why not? New Frenzy bosses in the works. So that is actually really good, because Frenzy always has the same bosses, so that's very nice. New story chapters coming soon. Question mark. So that is still, I guess, not they're not exactly sure yet when, but it's like, guys, we're working on it. And then a monthly check-in event, of course. Then trying to prevent power creep. All teams will catch up to the trust team in the next couple of months. I'm very glad that they actually said this, because it's been rough out here, right? Um, let's see what else. Child Naliel was stuck at review, but she will now be given for free in the mail. So that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I was wondering about that. Um, there will be more emphasis on mono team compositions. That's good, yeah. Holo, a new type in general, is a rumor. No such plan yet. Oh yeah, because it was already rumored that they were planning like a next typing, right? A 5th typing. Um, so that's interesting. Okay. The release plan will be healthier in the future. No more multiple same types in a row, which sounds really, really good to my ears. And they seem to be doing this like one last time where they released two of the same, because right now we got Neliel, who's trust, and now we're getting Mayuri, who's also going to be trust. And then here you can see future units. Soifon and then GRIMMJOW are coming as strike units. Now there's going to be two GRIMMJOWs. One is going to be at half anniversary, which is the Pantera release edition. And then we're going to get base GRIMMJOW is going to be for free, which is a whole separate unit. So we're going to get one GRIMMJOW completely for free. Does that mean that GRIMMJOW is going to be an SR? Or are they giving us an SSR for free? I'm not sure about that. It sounds kind of wild if it's an SSR. But we'll see. We'll see. But the important thing is GRIMMJOW is coming. GRIMMJOW is confirmed for half anniversary. And Soifon is most likely coming first. And she's also going to be strike. So they're probably going to do this again where they release two strike characters back to back, which I can't complain about because strike really needs it. But it's just super good in my opinion that they set this. No more multiple of the same type in a row, which is so good. So good, because I got so tired of it. And then Unohana, Harbel, and Orihime units are confirmed. That's interesting. I assume that Unohana is just gonna be like the healing one slash support one. Not the cool, slash and dash one that's gonna be in the future. But it's still cool. Haribel is cool as well, no complaints there. And then Orihime as an SSR, sure, right? I mean, we're not really using the SR one, so yeah, might as well. And then quality of life updates, these are very cool as well. Bag expanding up to 2,000 for stamp sets. Thank God for that, because I'm tired of wiping my bag every time I summon. 3 random stamps could be converted into 1. Available starting March 13th. Okay, why not? The dummy will be harder to push away in training and won't go invincible. So they're making training mode easier. Not that many people use that, I don't think. Stamp Nexus will have a new boss as a source to obtain it. Okay. Rankings for all servers will start to be opened. What does that mean? Rankings for all servers. It's gonna be like you can see like all the rankings now for like the different servers that you're not on as well. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds interesting. Now some last major information will be that Strike DPS Pantera GRIMMJOW is half any base GRIMMJOW gifted for free with a different kit. Soifon will be a Strike Tactic unit coming soon. Very interesting. Tactic unit. Hairbell, Orihime, and Unohana will be getting units. 100 plus limited free polls, yes. Add a new game mode is called Abyss. And multiple game mode updates like the new bosses. So very interesting update overall. I think that's gonna be really good. I think they're gonna head in the right direction with that next patch. I just think it's a shame that right now we got the smallest update ever with only having the puzzle event return. So it's literally like, this is the most dead week right now that we're in. That the game has had yet, which it's a shame. I'm just gonna keep my head down, work a bit on Yoruichi, work a bit on my Aizen's stamp pieces, but it's gonna be a really boring week, I think, which is a shame. But at least we have very good updates coming in the near future. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the update, about getting 2 GRIMMJOWs, not just 1. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace.